Cube, please, can I have a boomerang? I'll literally.
Boomerang. Stop with the fucking boomerang.
She's been wanting a
Boomerang.
I want a boomerang! Let Fion have a boomerang for fuck's sake! It's a thrown weapon and I don't have to go and pick it up again!
Or you can just get a fresh flying dagger. It's the same fucking thing.
Okay, but a boomerang is cool!
I don't know.
Boomerang from.
Okay, you know who says that? Fucking Australians and only Australians.
Yeah.
You know who says that? Australia!
No! The shadow fell. It's just Australia.
That's the Underdark,
That's just
not the
Australia.
Shadowfell.
It's just Australia, she said.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Gonna
Oh my god,
go.
Cube! I thought about you today. I was talking to my 40-year-old coworker, and he reminds me a lot of you.
Is it because
just
he's
wanted to let
very
you know.
forgetful? Because I'm pretty
It's
sure.
because
that's-
he's Asian.
Oh.
Oh my
Well,
god.
Hey.
We're streaming.
Well, hold on. This will determine if she's racist or not. What
I don't know
What?
kind.
What flavor of Asian
Which
is this
one?
dude?
I don't know, but
Then she's
it's not
racist.
so
All
much
right,
that he's
chat.
Asian.
Chat, we found out. Yeah, Lito's racist. Yep. Yeah, no.
No, I was joking. It's not because of that. It's just because he does odd fucking shit all the time. He literally just like will make noises, and he also burped today. He burped in my fucking
Sometimes
face.
you making random noises.
I know I
He
do.
burped in my fucking like in my space, and I told him that's gross, and he's like, "Sorry, I'll say That's how he talks. That's like actually how he fucking sounds, by the way. I'll say excuse me next time. He also runs karaoke. Like he's
Can you
just an
sing?
odd.
Are you?
I don't know.
Are you
He's
saying
40.
because? Are you saying because he's Asian, he has to be running karaoke? Is that the fucking thing you're bringing up here?
No,
That's
He's
crazy.
40 years old.
That's
40 years old, and he
crazy.
works at medieval times.
Medieval.
I think
What?
40. He works at medieval times. Okay. I think that's why he does karaoke. 'Cause He needs a
I'm gonna go
god.
check on my pizza bagels.
I'm sorry. You're kind of digging yourself a deeper hole.
I know. He reminded me of you.
Sorry.
He reminded me of you. He's also short, and you're short. You're like 5'3".
I'm 5'5" actually, motherfucker. I'm 5'5".
I'm not
Did you guys know that I'm
you.
actually?
5'3".
Did you guys know that I'm 5'8"?
Cool.
You're 5'8".
I'm 5'8".
Cool.
Erica, can you kill yourself?
Yeah, you better not say nothing.
You fuck.
Hey, baby, I love you. I love you. I love you.
Okay,
I
I need
love
to
you,
switch it
Herky.
to
You're my
D&D
favorite.
streams of characters.
I'll give Pepperell all my daggers.
Well, he hasn't said anything because his mother's asleep.
Yeah.
At least I'll help her clutter out her fucking.
I'll give Pepperell all my daggers. Let me actually count how many I have.
Oh my fucking
I think you
god.
already did establish that.
I know that Yaka knows, but I feel like I might have gotten more somehow.
She's just been collecting daggers like they're pennies or some shit, bro.
I'm like, it's like autism, like those grandmas who collect spoons.
No, actually no, because Celeste collects swords like she's like fucking.
Celeste has autism.
Celeste is autism. That's
The
autism.
funny part about the dagger thing is I have
You think
all
it's a
of them
side effect
equipped.
of being a daughter of Astra?
I have all of the daggers
But
equipped
no,
at one
Fiona's not her
time.
daughter.
I know you have all the daggers equipped at one time. I know.
We all know
One,
because
two,
we've
three,
heard it so many times. We know.
Wait, hold on.
Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I keep losing track of counting.
10. You have
Oh
10.
my
You have 10 daggers. I
1,
got it.
2,
Oh my
3,
God.
4.
This is a very
1, 2, 3, 4,
interesting
5,
2 a.m. I
6,
gotta
7,
say.
8, 9.
This is a very
Girl,
interesting start to a
10,
D&D stream.
11.
Not the
12.
most
I
interesting
have
because
12.
you've had definitely much more quote-unquote interesting topics that are brought
When
up on
Yaka
stream.
said
That's a lot
racist
of-
slur,
That's a lot of.
lot of daggers.
Fiona has 12 daggers equipped at all times. She has 4 arms. Sometimes. That means
4 hand jobs.
how many men are in the party?
Oh my god!
2, 3. I count
But why
4.
only for men?
But you know who always has 4 arms? Or 24/7 quadruple head.
Imagine a stream why you try not to laugh, bro. That's disrespectful as shit.
Oh my god.
Fucked up, bro.
He's got a point, just kidding.
Yeah, she's feeding into it. We gotta fucking get started before this shit gets to fucking
Are you sure
be
about
as
that?
chaotic. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Eyes of Astra, part 2 of session 33. I am a little sick today. I am your lovely and very sick with allergies dungeon master, Anonymous Cube, ready to be here and totally not be square. That doesn't make sense, but we're gonna. All right.
Oh, guys, I gotta unshare my screen so that Cube doesn't see me changing my character sheet. Hold on.
She's
How do I
changing it back.
unshare?
She's changing it back to Fion. I'm sorry, Falcarol. Oh, she's going back to Falcarol. She's going back to fucking Falcarol. All right, let's get tidbits of introductions out of the way. Let's get started with none other than Zoro. What's your introductions, man?
Hello, my name is Zoro. I play the character Zoro, Demon Barbarian Fighter. Yeah, that's it. That's all.
Yeah, short, simple, sweet. I like it. Oh, I'm sorry, Milo. Are you okay? Backed up my chair into Milo on accident. Uh-oh. Next, we'll go with Bloom. Go ahead and give us an introduction.
Hello, I'm Bloom. I play Rangta, a fallen rogue. Yeah, that's it.
You're a rogue?
Oh,
Bruh.
Nah.
she said.
I thought you were a
She made
paladin.
that shit up.
All right. Let's get. You know what? We'll get Yaka next. Yaka, go ahead and give an introduction.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yaka. I'm the half-demon sorcerer of the party, and I think I'm like the only one who knows what they're doing. I'm not gonna lie. At this point, after what I just seen, I might be the only one.
Ah, shit.
Mhm.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
did that, I say I wouldn't be surprised. Next, we'll get Lino's introduction. Lino, go to give an introduction.
Hi. It's me, Lino. I play Fion, the stupid little fucker, the mimic.
The stupid little fucker. What a
Yeah.
title.
I love her. I can't wait for the session. I hope Cube doesn't fuck me in the ass, even though I've been so nice to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what an introduction. All right. Thank you. Sailor, go ahead and give an introduction to your character.
Hello, my name is Sailor. I was sick. I'm still congested though. I play as Celeste, who is a demi-human, bard, and then Courtney, who is a half-elf ranger / wizard. I'm debating whether to say something completely unhinged right now.
Honestly, we've had worse shit on the stream. We'll hear it.
If y'all have any good yaoi suggestions, put them in the comments.
Well, that's not that bad. I mean, we've heard worse as intros
We-
for intros.
I
remember?
actually have a really good yaoi.
Okay.
It's Yaka Cube.
Send it. I don't
Okay,
care.
please.
Send it.
All right,
Okay.
and lastly, our lovely Hariki. Go ahead and give an introduction, man.
Good day, the name is Haruki, I play Babros, and welcome to this week's version of Haruki's Hot Take of the Week. This week's hot take, Valorant players are the FIFA players of competitive shooters.
Fuck you.
Oh, damn.
Such a
Yeah.
strong start. I like it, Hariki. I like it.
Eric,
go
we're
ahead.
beefing right now. I'm gonna make sure Baprold and Fion are not friends anymore. Fion's gonna be mad at you the whole session.
You
Yeah.
being mad at that
5
fact
minutes
proves my
ago, she was
point.
talking about some. I'm gonna get back for all my daggers.
That's
I
a
think,
good.
I think he's gonna be on the receiving end of those daggers real soon.
Nah.
Yeah,
oh,
I'm putting
bro.
them directly up his fucking ass.
That was the point.
Crazy.
Thanks for translating my.
All right.
You're welcome. I'm glad.
All right.
Oh
so
my God.
while Tailspire is currently booting up,
Uh-huh.
hello, Milo. What are you doing? Milo's sitting next to my desk, looking at me and smiling. You want a treat? Fuck, man. I wish I had a camera so I can show you guys Milo and his like idiotic glory, just like his brother, me.
The evil grin I have on my face right now, you do not want to know.
Oh,
Okay,
oh.
Grinch.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He's the
That
Grinch.
was aggressive. That was actually way too aggressive. I'm sorry.
No,
Forgive me,
Taylor,
I
it
am-
was hot. Do it again.
Forgive me, I am still very dying because allergies are kicking my fucking ass.
Well, then
Oh.
stop dying.
I wish I could stop dying. Right?
Yeah. Tell him.
Right.
Ah, dude, I had a fucking. Shit. Sorry, my brain is fucking slow right now. Forgive me. I wish I was not dying. If I could.
He's having a stroke, guys. Watch out.
I'm fucking losing it, chat. I'm fucking losing it. But anyway, let's go ahead. And we're gonna go ahead and get a little bit of a restart on our initiative rolls due to this change up. Everybody, go ahead and give me some new initiative
What
rolls.
do you
if you'd be
mean?
so kind.
Good initiative, bro.
Cube after no guys. I know I'm a DM. I understand. Cube lost the initiative, and that's why he's having us reroll.
Yes, because
Right.
I didn't have it saved. That's why I make you guys reroll it.
Well, it's a
No.
good thing we have ours saved on D&D Beyond, right, guys?
That is true. That is very
Oh.
Yeah,
true.
I got a 28,
I
I
got
think.
23.
I got a nat 20,
Oh.
actually.
All right, hold up. We gotta rebuild the. Oh wait, no, it actually kept it in Tailspire. Never mind.
Right.
Never mind.
Right.
I
Oh,
didn't
my
know.
God.
I didn't know because the last time we built the initiative, it didn't work.
Wow.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay, I didn't check it. Okay, I didn't check it. I'm sorry.
Maybe he's the only person that knows what he's doing.
Oh fuck, I broke part of
You
the
are
stage.
very-
Oh, where did we go? Wait,
Call
here
them
we go.
fuck the stage.
Oh,
you keep breaking it.
honestly.
You keep
Stop
breaking it.
breaking it.
There we go. Fixed it.
your limit on talking. Shut the fuck up.
All right, so. We will start with this group of Luanas. Let's see. This group of Luanas are going to make 3 individual.
Wait, can you zoom in on her really quick?
Someone kill him.
Why?
You're gonna go-
She kind of looks like The Rock. I'm sorry.
Fucking
I'm sorry.
interesting.
It's the hair. I think it's her hairline. I don't know. Her
okay.
face is kind of giving Dwayne.
Okay. All right.
It's kind of giving Dwayne. I'm sorry.
Let's see.
Hairline's gone.
So on Rhonda with 2 strikes. Let's see. Does a 15 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just quickly open this. Open this. Okay. So that is 3 of these. Oh, that was bad fucking rolls. Rhonda, you take. Hold on, I think I made the music a little too loud for the stream. Holy shit. Forgive me.
You take 15 million damage.
On the crown, Dad. Don't worry about it, guys.
Rhonda, you take actually 16 points of slashing damage. And the second one missed because they got a 6, so that's not gonna hit. Let's see. On Celeste, let's go ahead and make the 2 attack rolls just real quick. both miss because one of them was an 8 and the other one was a 5. That's great. And then on Miss Weiss, whose D&D sheet I have properly set up and is ready now. Oh, I think both hit. Yeah, both hit. Both are 18. Okay, so that's 6 of these because 2 attacks.
Have some of these.
Oh.
And some of those.
And some of these, and some of those, and yada yada. There you go.
Miss Weiss takes 28 points of slashing damage from 2 strikes, putting her way below half health now. Close. That's it for her turn. Or that's it for the group's turn. So now it's Miss Weiss. Miss Weiss is going to use her short sword. Is going to make an attack roll. Unfortunately, it does not hit. Okay. Shit, I think that's... I think she might also... Yeah, she'll use a charge. So she'll use one of the healing potions in her inventory. To heal herself. What is it? 2d4 plus 2. So 2d4 plus 2. So Miss Weiss gets back 7 points of health. Okay. Let's see. That's literally all Miss Weiss can do. Alright, Karuni, it's your turn.
Hooray! Oh, okay. Hold on. Cooking.
She's cooking.
Looking at
She's
your
cooking
shit
up,
while it was someone else's turn.
she's cooking up something devious right now, chat. Give her a minute. She's cooking something devious right now.
Maybe.
Cooking.
I don't prepare much. Oh, let me take a look at this again. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna attack the hoe in front of me. Twice with the rapier. But I am gonna actually infuse it with booming blade.
Okay. And Booming Blade does what, if you'd like to tell the audience?
I got a 21 to hit.
21?
Yeah.
Hits, go ahead and give me some damage.
Says you brandish the weapon used in spellcasting in the spellcastings and make a melee attack with it against one creature within 5 feet of you. On hit, target suffers the weapon's attack normal effects and then becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of your next turn. So on hit with the rapier, it is 12.
12?
And
Okay.
then with the booming blade effect, it's going to be 6, so that is 18 in total.
6, okay. Alright, Karuni, you notice something very off about this. When you strike this crystal version of Luana, you notice that you leave like a crack in the crystalline body. As you leave that crack, you notice that just past you at the wall, there seems to be a very identical looking crack on that exact wall you're facing. Just a small tidbit. Anything else?
I'm gonna do it again.
All right. Remember, you have angered aura because of Battle. So you roll attacks made against you and made against creatures will be made with advantage.
Run a hill again. Ooh, I got a 20, but it's
Not now.
no. It's fine though.
Still hits though. Go ahead and give me some damage.
Alright, so regular attack will be 6,
Okay. So
plus
16.
booming blade will be 9 in total.
Alright. So another 3 damage from that, right? From Booming Blade?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that's 9. Okay, anything else?
Where's my side? Because I'm actually looking. I think, has a minute already been up by any chance? Do you know?
A minute is 10 turns, so that's, I think, like, 1 whole round, I think, right? I could be wrong. I'll say that...
A round is 6 seconds, not a turn.
Okay, so that's... So I think there's
Oh,
still...
no.
No, it's not done yet, yeah. So it's about 4 left. 4 turns left.
Okay, so I still have Blade Song, so that's good. I'll keep it as is.
Okay, anything else?
You know what? I think I might... Wait, how long does this last for? I'll bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay, who are you hunters marking? The one in front of you, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a neat little hunter's mark. Make it teal. Alright, anything else?
No, that'll be all.
Alright, I don't know why this one has a base color. Okay, it is this group of Luana's turn. So this one will attack you, Zoro. With 2 strikes. Let's see. That's only a 9 and a 14, so both miss. The other Crystal Luana is going to target Zula. One hits. But Zula is going to redirect the damage back to her, potentially. Depends on how much damage. Let's see. So it's 3 of these. Taking 16 points of damage. And then 1 hit them. Only redirects back 4 points of damage, so that's 4 points of damage to this Crystal Luana, and then we got oh wait, no, shit, I have a proper sheet I need to pull up for that for dear Zula. Okay, reducing back 4 from the, I think, 16, so that's 12. So Zula takes 12 points of slashing damage, and is now Backroll's turn.
Okay. Let's see. Do I feel safe? Nah, level 5 spirit guardians on necrotic, maybe.
So
Holy
you're
fuck.
casting Spirit Guardians on Necrotic?
Yep.
Okay. Where are you casting these so-called Spirit Guardians? On yourself, right?
He's setting out himself.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. I need to find a proper thing for that. I don't know if I can really get anything. We'll just call it a, let's call it just some lights like this around Bapril. There we go. And then those within range will take damage of it, right?
Wait, 16 wisdom saving throw.
16 wisdom saving throw, okay.
And
You
15 feet range.
15 feet.
If I see that correctly.
So, let's see. 15 feet. Oh, you actually get all 3 of them here. Holy shit. Yeah, you actually get all 3. Hold on. Let me real quick go back to build mode. So we're probably about like this far out to be a bit more like precise on where these like little spirit guardians are. I will actually probably change the background of this map we're doing a little bit of some quick changes here because it's super not cool. So there you go. Maybe not darkness. Hold on, is there? Oh, space is better. There we go. All right. So we have it here to make it a bit easier to see, just a tad bit. Okay. And then you said what was it?
Wisdom 16.
Wisdom 16. Gotcha. So let me roll for all three. 2 passed, one with a nat 20, one with a 22, one failed with a nat 1. So
What?
one got a nat 1. 2 passed with a nat 20 and a 19.
Okay,
or
so
19 plus
those
3.
take half.
Half.
So the 2 that pass take half of what I'm doing, and the other one, I think, is double.
We'll call it double. We'll call it double because it's nat 1.
Okay, so... Oh, nice. The 2 who saved get 12 damage.
Okay, well, we're just changing the base color to match the dice that I'm using for these people. Okay, so it was purple and green that passed. It was this one. It was the blue one that took the nat 1. What was the what is the damage?
For the nat 1, that's a 48.
48 damage. Holy shit. Baprold, as you cast Spirit Guardians, you see immediately that like one of them targets this Luana. It flies towards this Luana and like absorbs into her body, and you can see that this Luana like twitches and turns for a few bits before completely exploding into this one little like Spirit Guardian that just floats there. Killing this Luana instantly. The other two taking half of 48. So that's
No.
oh.
Half of 24. That was only double.
Oh, that was double. Sorry,
So they take 12.
12 damage. Right. 12 damage. Gotcha. I can't count. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. 12 damage. This Luana's looking pretty fucked up. All right. Anything else on your turn, Baprold?
Let me see. Real quick, what else do I have? I got nothing. So yeah.
All right. Celeste, it is your turn.
Okay, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm actually going to use one of the stars to go towards the land that's right in front of Mercurial. Right? The Mercurial right there next?
Yeah, Mercurial and Miss Weiss. Issue is you'll be might be how far did it go?
No. It's gonna be it reaches within 120 feet, dealing 4.8 points of radiant damage. The target must then make a Constitution saving throw or be blinded until the next start of your next turn.
Okay, so does the damage go right away, or do they have to make the save first?
It's an attack roll.
Oh, it's an attack roll. Okay,
Yes.
so then, go ahead and make your attack roll.
That is 20 points of damage.
Holy fuck. 20.
The attack roll?
Oh, wait. You need to make an attack roll, don't you?
No.
Yes.
No. For stellar bodies? No. Doesn't let me.
Just because it doesn't let you doesn't mean it's not in the spell description.
Wait, does it say?
Oh, well, let me do a,
What does it say in the spell's description, if you would kind of enlighten us a tad bit?
Let me read you this.
Once per
part.
round on your turn, you may use your action to cause a star to explode. Make a ranged spell attack.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's a ranged spell attack then. Okay, gotcha. So you need to make a ranged spell attack for that one.
Would that be just like a regular D20, right?
Yes.
Yes. And then it would be your intellect? Is it Yaka? I think it'd be your
Charisma.
charisma. Okay. My mistake.
Okay,
It's
so
a spell attack. 13 plus 10.
That's 23.
That's your spell attack.
That's 23. All right, that hits. And then we'll take the 20 that you dealt already.
yeah.
You see that this Luana, as you see that this Luana is trying to like kind of gather herself up a little bit, trying to pick up whatever pieces of crystal she can to like try to absorb into her body. Her body's not able to absorb it fast enough, as immediately as she looks over to you, Celeste, you see that I guess the way I would probably describe this is that you see Celeste hold her finger up like how Gojo does for Oliver tosses a stellar body at her, completely causing her to
I would imagine more so like how Frieza does it in Dragon Ball, like where he like
points.
has the he points and then just like
She points, and you see that the stellar body just like flies over and explodes on impact, causing crystals to fly everywhere in your guys' little square here. I will say, with the death of a few of these Luanas, you guys are noticing very large and visible cracks on these walls. I will say. Anything else you do on your turn, Celeste?
Yeah, good question. Would this count as like a spell that I casted? Can I still make another?
It's just ranged spell attack, so I think it does count as a spell.
Okay, because I have battle magic now, so I can make another attack. Just melee.
Okay. Yeah. What will you do next?
I'm just gonna attack with my sword. That is a 14 to hit.
You can't attack with your sword, dude.
Oh no, what can I attack?
Nothing, that was your action. It wasn't a cantrip, so you can't make an attack.
Oh. Okay.
So bonus.
I want to check my pizza bagels for 5 seconds, you guys breaking the rules.
Well, I was asking you, but you already checking your pizza bagel. Whatever you were.
Don't diss on my fucking pizza bagels, bitch.
Don't be dissing my pizza bagels. My pizza bagels are sacred.
I guess as a bonus action. Actually, no. Never mind.
That's it? Is that all for your turn?
It's gonna be it. Yeah.
All right.
I realize. You know what?
All right. We cut to Zula, who she will use her hand axe and make 2 strikes. What the fuck? I can't heard that.
Exactly.
Let me see.
Whoop.
Once again, Zula's
Whoops.
curse continues. She misses both strikes. As you see that this Luana is like, this Luana is like definitely like dodging and like doing these like, I guess you could kind of call it like weird ballerina-esque movements. And you can see like, just as Zula is like aiming for her neck, you can see that this Luana's like crystals on her neck push inward to just barely miss the attack. As you see that this Luana just looks over at Zula and kind of like holds her hand up to her mouth and giggles at her. Because she missed everything.
Zula, close your eyes next time you attack.
Eric, your turn.
Alright. You guys see Eric fucking take a syringe out from his back pocket with a golden glittery liquid inside, and he injects it into his forearm.
Steroids.
As I take the potion of Dragon Majesty.
And do tell us, for the love of the audience, what Dragon
I
Majesty...
turned to a red dragon!
You locking in.
He's locking the fuck in, chat. All
I'm
right.
locking in overtime for you fucks.
This man a Dragon Ball.
I can't see, but I think Eric is locking in.
I'm Ericing it. I'm
American.
winning.
What the fuck are you growling at, Milo? Shut up, Milo! Fuck's sake, dude! Now you're getting Milo hyped up for the shit. All right.
Crazy ass steroids you got there, Eric. Where you get it from?
He's got some.
Someone's
really
liquor
good
store.
steroids. He got it from the liquor store. Alright, let's take out this Eric from the list. You guys see that as you guys are like having your own individual battles, Eric, in this like one instance, one thing comes up and you immediately put this plan into action. As you guys are like fighting amongst each other, you guys feel the ground immediately shake inside of this castle. As you guys can see, more crystals begin to fall from the ceiling. As you guys see that, you all feel this like huge wave of just magic just start filling up into this room rapidly, and it's such like a overwhelming feeling. It's like you guys know the you guys know how, like, when you guys bake and you guys open the oven, you guys feel that wave of heat from inside that oven pour out and you guys feel it? It's like that, but, like, 10 times stronger. As you guys, like, begin to look over and you guys see Eric start, like, changing, like, as you see that he begins growing bit by bit, his face ever so changing, his wings starting to change, not just from, like, the usual, like, black bird-esque type of wings like crows. No, much more of like scaly type of wings. As you guys see that Eric transforms into a fucking dragon into the in the throne room, roaring loudly, basically shattering all of the walls all at once. As you see that these let me actually make a check real quick. Make a quick little wisdom save real quick. Holy shit. As you guys see that Eric transforms into a dragon and like basically shatters the walls with just his roar in this throne room, you guys see that the crystal like versions of Luana immediately stop and start trembling. As you guys see that they like start trembling, bits of them start breaking down until you see that they literally are all gone.
My drip is immaculate.
Just out of like the off screen. Not impressed. I can do that too.
You just hear Eric and people with my drip.
As you guys see that these like crystal versions of Luana literally break off and like scatter away into pieces, you guys look over as you see that Luana has fallen off a bit from her little spot that she's standing in, as she looks over at Eric with like such a horrified expression, seeing that a literal dragon has pretty much spawned in her throne room. That's an action, right?
Potions are bonus actions.
Bonus action. That was a bonus action. All right, so that's a bonus action. What now?
So as my attack as a dragon, I'm gonna break down all these fucking walls.
Oh, I already said you. I already said that you break down. Yeah, I said that
cool.
when you spawned and you roared out into this throne room, the roar like reverberated in this room so much it literally shattered the crystal walls in this place.
Great. Then I'm gonna look at Luana and be oh fuck. I'm gonna say
now you will know what it's like.
and I'm going to command word kneel, or I'm gonna command word grovel on her.
Is that
Wisdom save DC 20.
DC 20? Holy
Yep.
shit. Let me quickly pull up this Luana stat sheet real quick. Because I don't have this Luana stat sheet set up. Or pulled up. Let me quickly pull it up just real quick. So her wisdom save is a +2. So we're about to find out. Alright. Oh, I used 2 dice on accident. Let me roll it with 1 dice.
Eater. Ginger, don't be an eater.
Oh, she fails it. I gotta... Oh, she was off! She was off by 1! She got a 17 +2. She was 1 away from saving that. She was close. Yeah, so command word grovel. You guys see that as this Luana, like, starts, like, skittering to get to her feet, you guys see that, like, you guys see this, like, weird, like, purple aura around her as you see that, like, she stops as she's trying to get to her feet, and immediately, like, as if she's trying to resist it but can't, she starts moving into a groveling position.
Yep, she is now prone.
Damn.
And ends her turn.
Dude, that's like a full turn right there. All right. So anything else you do on your turn, Eric?
That'll be, I mean, I guess I could go up in front and tank if the party thinks it's wise.
Hey, go ahead, do what you want to do, brother.
Okay.
You a fucking dragon right now.
I'm gonna be right at the edge of the crystals in the front then. And then...
Shrek.
There are actually no crystals here. I just have them here.
Well, like where
it's
they're
gonna be a
marked,
pain.
but yeah.
It's gonna be a pain to try to remove. Okay.
He's aura forming.
And, yeah.
All right. That's it. Okay.
That's it.
Mercurial's turn. You guys see Mercurial, like, get up from the steps as he's, like, kind of, like, rubbing the side of his head. He's like, "Ugh, man, that, oh." As you see that he, like, looks over at, like, as he looks over at this dragon. You gotta look at it from Mercurial's perspective. Mercurial was knocked down and not paying attention. He didn't know that Eric had transformed to a dragon. So by this point, Mercurial's looking at him like, well, I don't remember them having a pet dragon, but you see that he looks over. You see that he looks over at you, Celeste. He's like, "Is that your dragon?"
Oh no, that's Eric.
You see that he looks at you with wide eyes, like, "What?"
He took a potion and turned it to that.
You see that he kind of, like, stares off, like, his one eye stares off into space for a moment before he's like, well, alright. I mean, I've seen weirder things, but... Right. Eric's a dragon now. Got it. Mercurial is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He has a long sword, so he's still short. Let's see. I think Mercurio's just gonna go over here, and then he's just gonna look up. He's like, "Is that you, Eric?" As you see that, he just points up at you.
I'm gonna snarl at him.
Ooh.
He's a fucking dumbass.
Oh. Well, she wasn't kidding. Huh. Right. Mercurio's gonna end his turn there, as he can't move any closer. Rhonda, your turn.
Well, that happens. I will honestly attempt to get closer. I don't know.
Well, the walls are broken down, so you can go up to the throne if you'd like. I just have the crystals here because it's, you know, it's just difficult for me to remove one at a time. So.
Sure. Just to get really far with 15.
Where are you? Where are you gonna go?
I'm just gonna go up the stairs.
Okay. 5.
You can move through an ally space as long as you don't end your turn on it.
Well, you're about here. Anything you want to do on this? Anything you want to do on this turn? She cooking. I can feel it.
I don't know about that.
She's cooking something special, Chad. I can feel it. Something devious. Plan so smart. We wouldn't even realize it that it was rigged from the beginning.
I'm gonna.
That plan is to make Peachy bark, and she did it flawlessly.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
absolutely. Yeah. Basically, hold an action for now.
You're gonna hold an action? Okay. So, holding your action. Okay. It is Goldo's turn. Goldo is actually just gonna look over, and he's just gonna look over at Eric being a dragon, and he's gonna be like, "Are humans usually like this?" He asks you, Zoro.
No. Then again, he's not just human, so you know. You never know with him. You don't know what shit he'll pull out his ass.
Huh. So humans are dragons?
Well, if they were dragons, I highly doubt you'd have as many glory days, and well, your people would have as many glory days killing humans as you'd say they would. I'm sure this is something that he just created or made, a potion, something like that.
Humans are a spectacle in more ways than one, I see. Goldo is just gonna end his turn, as there's not really anything you can do from that far. Luana, because she's groveling, skips her turn. Fion! Has she died?
Me?
Oh, yes,
Fion,
it's your
get
turn.
his-
Sorry,
The other character named Fion.
Sorry.
I think if I said Falcorel, she would have definitely come back faster than if I said Fion. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's probably true. Okay, let me look at the map. Zoom in, please, to me.
So this is where you are currently.
Who's that pink girl? Oh, is that Karuni?
That's Karuni.
Yes.
Is there...
There are no enemies nearby because Eric turned into a fucking dragon.
Yeah, I was there.
So...
Oh, that's why he looks like a hunchback. All right, never mind.
How far away is Puana?
How far
Cool,
is
yeah.
she? I think from where you are, I'm just gonna make sure to put everybody on like a proper tile.
Cube after moving me further away from the fucking mob.
I have
Okay.
I have to put you guys on tiles, so that makes it easier. It's in my bag by the door. You are, holy shit, you're about 100 feet away from her.
Was that a
That's-
fuck her or a fuck her?
I said purr.
Per.
I thought you said whore,
Okay.
and he cut out.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I'm going to... move forward 10 feet
So.
Right.
towards her, Cube.
Yes, towards her.
And then So now I'm like what, 90 feet away?
Ish should be, yeah.
Do I wait? I do. Okay, I'm gonna start bonus action casting Hunter Mark on her.
Okay, so Luana is both
Hunter Mark
groveling and have Hunter's Mark. Gotcha.
Hunter Mark at yeah, because there's no point in upcasting it, right?
No.
Okay.
Unless you want to hold concentration for longer.
I almost accidentally casted it at 2nd level. That would have been bad, huh? And then
I
I'm
need
going.
you fuckers to lock in.
I'm gonna do 2 longbow attacks. Are we ready, guys?
Do it.
First one to hit.
You get an advantage
Something
because she's
said.
groveling. Oh, nat 20. Okay. Oh shit.
Brr.
Oh, I forgot to give the
Fucking
HP
girl.
of
And then let me
Luana
get
as
the
well.
other one. Oh.
Oh fuck! Wait, did I give? Okay.
There's
was
a.
that?
Wait.
What?
Because I have advantage, I roll 4 times, right? To hit. Per. Okay, does a 28 hit?
Hits.
Okay, let me roll a whole lot of fucking damage. So that's.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hold on one second, I'm doing math.
Oh.
Do I roll Hunter's Mark once or twice?
Watch. I'm eating a sandwich.
He's sandwiching it.
Okay.
Oh my
Hey
god.
Siri. What is 10 plus 12 plus 7?
29.
29.
29 damage.
She said it, and her mic peaked. 29 damage.
Sorry guys, I had to ask Siri.
You could pull up the calculator on your phone. You know that, right?
It's quicker to ask Siri, and she's my best friend. Okay? So suck my fucking nut, Cube. You wouldn't get it.
Alright, anything else you want to do in your turn, Phaon?
Is there anything else I can do? No.
Okay. Zoro, it's your turn.
Okay. Zoro's gonna go ahead, fly on over. As close as possible.
Okay.
So yeah, 60 feet of flight.
So 60 feet from where you are as of current. I don't think that's, well, I think that's about as far. Yeah, so 60 feet is about that far.
Cool. I'll go there.
So about this tile. Okay, so turn this one off. So about this tile.
And then I still have my normal movement speed, right?
No, your flight is your movement speed doubled. So that's all your movement for the turn.
Bet. Dang, if that's the case then. Don't think I have anything I can reach with my weapon. So I'll use my action to use my Staff of the Python.
All right, and tell us what you're gonna do with this said Staff of the Python.
You go ahead. You see Zoro pull out a staff with a the shape of a snake's head up at the very top. It's gonna go ahead glow the same orangish reddish glow that he has whenever he rages, and you're gonna all see it then turn into a giant constrictor snake.
Holy shit! Well, that was something I was not expecting right there. Holy shit!
It says has an initiative of its own initiative count, and then I can use a bonus action to speak a command word. Oh wait, no. I can use it to mentally command the snake at 60 feet on my turn.
Okay.
So I don't think I can do anything right now, or I can command it right now. But it does have its own initiative count, though.
Its own initiative count. All right. Is there? There's no plus it to its initiative, right?
I don't think so.
Oh fuck! Where I rolled the dice? It rolled kind of low, unfortunately. So it's kind of far back. Yeah, but that should be fine. All right. Anything else on your turn, Zoro?
What do I got for my bonus action? Don't think I have anything, honestly.
Okay. It is Miss Weiss's turn. Miss Weiss is going to use her longbow, and is going to shoot Luana. Let's see. I think she can shoot twice. Let's see. Slow. Creature is hit with a longbow and deal damage to the creature. Reduces speed by 10. Oh, okay, that's cool. No, she doesn't have double attack. She's got a plus 13. Oh, she hits with a 25, dealing 14 points of piercing damage. 14 points of piercing damage. Okay. And I think that's it for her turn as well. Karuni, your turn.
Alright, first thing I'm gonna do bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
On the win. No.
Oh, just more. Gotcha. Okay.
Gonna use Oath Bow on her. Let me just see real quick. I think that's because from where Karuni is 100 feet, right?
Yeah. Usually because you are considered below her in terms of like height, that would be disadvantage, but you got two things going for you. First, she's groveling, so that gives you advantage, so that cuts out the disadvantage. And then because you're near Baprold, you get Angered Aura, so that you also get advantage from his Angered Aura. So technically now you roll with advantage, regardless of the height that she's at.
You roll flat.
Oh, flat. Okay, that's fine.
No, wouldn't she roll with advantage, right? No?
Okay. First off, any instances of advantage and disadvantage in the same attack would mean that it's flat no matter how many advantages or disadvantages the person has. It doesn't cancel out.
Oh, okay.
Secondly, because she's prone, she actually has disadvantage on the attack. On ranged attacks. She only has advantage on attacks against prone creatures and melee. You motherfuckers are making me work overtime.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Alright.
Okay, I'm just not. If anything, I'll just move forward. I'll move forward the full 30 actually. Okay, so it's still at disadvantage, right?
Flat.
Oh, so then actually rolled 18 does a hit.
18 hits. Give me some damage.
So it's gonna be 9, and then with
Hunter's
Mark, that's 3 in total, 9.
9 damage. I'm pretty sure by the time it rolls to Eric's turn, doesn't matter how much health she has, Eric's just gonna fucking eat her at this point. I wouldn't be surprised.
She gets 3 extra because of Hunter's Mark.
So that's 9 damage, right?
No, it's...
Oh.
So it's 9 plus 3.
Oh, 9 plus 3.
12.
Okay, so that's 12. Yeah, so I add another 3 to the damage. Okay. Alright. Anything else?
Can I attack again?
Do you have extra attack?
Yeah, attacks per action too.
Yeah, of course. If you have extra attack, you can always make another ranged or melee attack.
Well, it's gonna be range, so that I got a 24 to hit.
Hits! Give me some damage!
8 damage.
Okay, and Hunter's Mark?
So 1, so that's 9 in total.
9 damage. Hey, it's good damage. Whatever damage is good damage. 9 damage. Okay. Anything else?
No, because I already used my bonus action for Hunter's Mark.
Gotcha. Batrold, it's your turn.
Batrold.
Mr. Babbitt Batrold.
Fucking
There we go.
60 feet fly towards the enemy.
Alright, so that's double your movement for flights. That's 60. So let's see. How far would you get with 60? I'm just gonna see how far you'd be able to get. So you'd get to about this tile right here. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Okay, no, this spell has a... I was contemplating doing a funny spell, but it has a 1 hour casting time.
If you try to cast it
You can't
now,
do it.
Eric is just gonna fucking eat her. There's
Wait.
He's cooking. He's cooking, chat. He's cooking.
Minute. Do I hate this woman enough?
The question of the day. Do I hate this woman enough?
Yeah, fuck it. Flame strike.
Tell us what Flame Strike does, if you'd be so kind.
Flame strike pretty much, imagine, so I choose a point of like 10, in the 10 feet radius, that just gets rained down by fire from top to bottom.
Right, and, do they need to make a save of any kind or anything? Oh, wait, they're... Yeah, go ahead.
Yep. Dex save 16.
Grovel, they can't make any saves or anything, can they?
That just means they're prone.
Oh, it just means they're prone. Okay, so then they can still try to save even though they're prone. Okay.
Yes.
So let's see. What was her dex? I need to check out the character the sheet. Oh, she's got a -2 to dex, so oh yeah, she fails. She got a 8 -2, that's 6. Woo.
Good, since that's level 6. Hold on. That's 19 fire damage.
Holy fuck.
Wait. I realized something here.
Yes.
I rolled a double. Because it failed, because it's 4d6 fire and then 4d6 radiant.
I was gonna say as well, whatever damage you have, double it because it's vulnerability, so.
Wait, she's
Is vulnerability
she's
to fire?
Yes.
to both fire and radiant?
Fire.
Okay, so the fire one is doubled, so altogether that is... Yeah, that's 51 then.
51 damage. Holy shit. Excuse me. Anything else?
No.
All right. Celeste, your turn.
Hello. Let's see. I still have duration 1 minute. Oh, okay, so I can still use it. So I'm gonna use the stellar bodies. I'm gonna have Celeste. Wait, can she attack? She can still attack, right, from there?
What are you using to attack Luana with?
One of the stars from stellar bodies.
Yeah, what's the range on it?
120 feet.
Oh, for sure you can hit her. For sure, yeah.
All right, let me roll.
Roll with advantage because she's prone.
Oh, okay. I also have to. Let me just do it twice. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball.
Ball.
Oh.
Oh.
So it's 18, 28.
28 hits. Give me some damage.
$17.
17 points. Holy shit. You guys are just fucking laying the work on her right now, dude. That's crazy. Anything else?
Does anyone need healing?
Me.
Alrighty. Bonus section
No,
healing.
I
word.
don't need healing.
Fuck
He just
you.
He's a
Give
dragon.
it to
I want to be
fucking.
nice, okay? Can I just be nice?
No, give it to
No.
someone who is below half health.
Okay, who is below half health?
Please.
Miss Weiss will get healing bonus action healing word.
Healing wording who? Sorry?
I need that healing.
Miss Weiss. Okay. How much do you give back to dear Weiss?
Save.
7 points. Alright. Anything else?
Nah.
Okay. It is Zula's turn.
Oh,
Lord have mercy.
Honestly, I swear to God.
Don't worry, guys. I got this one. Oh my god, a dragon. I haven't seen one of those since 50 million years ago on the Ashen Plane. Lore drop.
Let's
Yeah.
Also, I
I'm
can't
gonna-
hit for shit.
I'm gonna do the unthinkable. I'm gonna see if Zula can throw her hand axe and hit Luana from where she's sitting down.
She hits me, she dies.
bro.
She hits me, she dies. That is final. There's no negotiation.
Eric, wait. No.
In a spur of the moment, she hits. Not in that, but she hits. She got a dirty 20. She hits all the way from over there. And it's crazy because her hand axe is not even anything special, so it's not even gonna do a lot of damage.
I might just do it anyways.
Her damage was so bad. She did only 6 damage.
You just hear a boom, and then that's it.
That's
One feels bad for someone this useless.
Jesus. I didn't realize Zula was this bad. Holy shit.
My brother in Christ, you made the NPC.
I know, and I
Yeah.
gave her tools, but her rolls are horrible.
I wonder who's rolling them rolls.
All right. Well, that's the end of her turn. Eric, it's your turn.
All right. Well, time to do the dragon thing.
Wait.
the
Bruh.
dragon.
You gotta find
Fireball.
What?
Coco. You gotta find out where Coco at.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh my god.
Does a 22 hit?
22 does
Okay.
hit.
Does a 20 hit? Dirty?
Hits. If you
All
get
right,
if
so
you
she
get above,
takes-
if you get above a 17, it hits.
Okay, so she takes 26 slashing
26 slashing, okay.
and 10 fire, which I believe goes to 20 now.
Yeah, so that's...
So 46 damage.
46, yeah. Holy shit. Laying the fucking groundwork on her.
But
Oh?
I get 3 multi-attacks.
So that's only
And-
the first one.
Those are the first 2.
First 2, okay.
Remember, you have
However,
advantage
I
next
get to
to my aura.
replace one of the attacks with a Scorching Ray. Does a 30 hit?
30 hits.
And a 20. And a 19.
Holy fuck. Hits.
Once again, remember, you have advantage.
Oh, I guess I'll roll all 3 again sequentially. See if I get it.
Nat 20 there.
No. Okay.
Would have been funny if you got all 3 nat 20s. That would have been fucking
Could've
crazy.
All right, so that's 18 total, accounting for the doubled already.
18 damage?
18 plus 12. I'm already doubling it.
Okay.
18 plus 12 plus 16. So that's 46.
Holy shit, again, another 46. She is dying so fast, dude. Okay, anything else?
Legendary action.
Oh?
Just kidding. I can't use legendary actions.
Bruh. Alright, anything else?
That's it.
Alright.
I
I
laugh
just do that
evilly.
on like someone else's turn anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
it's, Zoro, it's your, pet snake's turn.
Legendary.
Oh, my snake. Okay.
Your snake.
Well, I technically didn't command it to do anything, but I think it's still gonna go ahead and attack Leona.
Okay, so...
That's the name.
Moana.
Loana.
10, 15. What is the attack range?
10 feet.
I think it should be able to... Can it reach from here? I wonder, hold on. Let me double check real quick.
What was different?
Poor Mercurio's kind of trapped. Alright, go ahead and give me an attack roll. As with the snake's stats.
Okay.
Is it in my range?
It's a +6 to hit.
It is not in your range, unfortunately. Yeah, you're still... it's only for 30 feet. So...
Ooh.
Just barely out of the range of you. That's crazy.
So that'd be a 17 to hit.
17. Okay. That hits. Give me some damage as the snake.
Okay, I think it's the 2d6. So let me... Five plus 4, so then that'll be 9 piercing damage.
9 piercing damage. Holy shit.
Crazy damage here, guys.
She's fucking taking slashing damage. Oh wait,
You
I
healed
think I
her
did.
9.
Yeah, I healed her 9 on accident.
Crazy cheater.
Mine is
Cheater.
Cheater!
Cheater.
Alright, there we go. Dude, it's crazy because she's getting, like, bit from a dragon, a snake. She's getting hit from arrows, hand axes. Dude, everything is happening.
While groveling.
Yeah, literally groveling. Cannot do anything. Anything else you can do for your snake? No bonus action, nothing?
I don't think so. It's not really... Doesn't really show it, so I don't think so, no.
Alright. It's Mercurio's turn. Mercurio is going to go 5, 10... 15, and he's actually going to get his glaive back that is still attached to the throne, and he is going to toss away the long sword that he's been using this entire time, and is actually going to make his 2 swings on Miss Weiss, or not Miss Weiss, sorry, fucking
Oh, damn.
Luana. Sorry, I'm
Traitor.
stupid.
Hey,
Alright,
now
so
I got a reason to do it.
Crazy.
Now you got a reason. Shredder. Where? So with his glaive, so his first attack, that hits. He's going to do a improved divine smite at a I think you know what? Just for the fun of
Max
it,
level.
he's gonna do it at the 4th level, his max level. And so that is, but okay, so, let's see. Whenever you hit a creature with a melee weapon, the creature takes an extra 1d8 extra radiant damage. So so with 4, or at a level 4, that's 4d8s, right? It should be about 4d8.
5.
5. Okay, 5. Okay. So he hits. Let me roll the damage first on his glaive. Not exactly good damage. That's 8 damage plus the 5d8s. Holy shit. So on his first swing alone, does a total of 38 points of damage. As his Divine Smite did 30 damage. On his second swing. Oh my god. He hits again. Not a lot of damage for the glaive, which is 8 damage, and then he's going to do Divine Smite at his final 3rd level slot. So that's 4 Divine Smites then, right? That should be 4. That's 4d8s. 4. He kills. Eric, you see that as you see that Luana is like forcefully groveling, you see that Mercurial just like slowly takes steps past her, and he walks up to the throne, and he just like very slow, like one quick tug pulls his glaive from the throne, and when he does, it's almost like you see a different Mercurio, because the way he's kind of like stanced in this moment does not seem like the Mercurio who would be properly with this proper training. He looks like a literal fucking murderer stance in this moment. As you see that Mercurio just like does one twirl with his right hand, lifts the glaive high in the air, grabs it. And you see that like the blade's pointed down, and you see that Mercurio in this one like instance plunges his glaive through the back of her neck, like literally pinning her to the ground as she's groveling, killing her instantly. As you guys see that Mercurio just like looks down, and by this point you see, like, in Mercurial's one eye, you don't see any type of remorse. This is a whole different side of Mercurio that you guys are apparently witnessing. As you guys see that Mercurio does, like, one twist, you hear a bone crunch. As you see that he pulls his glaive from her neck, killing her. As you see that Mercurio... Oh, by the way, you guys finished the combat! Yeah!
I can finally crow myself.
Yeah.
So, I will say, in this, like, one instance, you guys are, seeing Mercurio. It's almost like, for a moment, Mercurio seems very disconnected. Like he is at like a out-of-body experience that you guys are looking at. As he, like, with no expression, merely just looks down at this body of Luana. I will go ahead as well, cut the other parts of this, because we're going to go back to world map. But, yes, the combat is over. However, as for atmospheric, it is definitely not over. As that one moment that you see that Luana is dead, immediately the once very gilded throne room that you guys were standing in slowly begins to revert bit by bit, and you see that like the beautiful marble and gold inlays that are within this throne room just turn into like this crumbled, decrepit stone as you guys see that the room is finally showing what it actually is. It is a broken, battered throne room. And as you guys look over, you guys see that some of the guards, you see that the guards are like slowly like it's almost like they are like aging rapidly. As you guys see that some guards, they're like just like mere seconds, you see that there's nothing left but just the armor. As you guys see, like, you guys hear tons of like clattering of like armor and weapons all around. And as you guys open the doors of the throne room, you see the place for what it really is. It is a hellscape of what looks like unimaginable proportions. The amount of like suffering you guys can feel in this place is almost astounding by this point, because you guys can see that there are it looks like thousands of people here who are like chain linked together, and have like these weird collars all attached to them with glowing crystals inlaid in the middle of their collars, aimlessly wandering through these streets. Super, like, they are like super malnourished. Their bodies look like they are like mere days from collapsing over, and it's like the world has finally shown you guys what Rexton has become. It is just a illusionary hell for the people who arrive here in Rexton.
At the side of this?
Yep.
Baprold would like to turn back and walk towards the corpse of Luana. Just crack his knuckles a bit. Fate of royalty? You don't get a chance to come back. And I would like to, so if I remember correctly, you told me that there's like a hole in her, like, neck.
Yes, from the glaive that Mercurio stabbed through her neck.
Okay, so since that makes it easier for what I'm about to do, I would like to turn my arms demonic, and I would like to rip her head off.
Yeah, I mean, hell, you guys, like, seeing this, you guys, I let's get a bit of a rain check for everybody. What is it that everybody is kind of like feeling in this instance, seeing all of this suffering now fully materialized to the world? We'll go with Zoro. What is Zoro feeling about this?
Right now, he's trying to see if he can feel a connection with Coco right now.
I will say, when the illusion essentially ends, you do feel that your connection to Coco is strong enough that there could be a type of communication that could happen between you two.
Well, he's definitely gonna try then to see if he can connect with Coco.
Okay. You reach deep into your mind and essentially cast out a sort of like metaphorical line in the darkness in hopes that Coco will hopefully grasp onto it and respond. And for a few moments in your mind's world, it's quiet. There's no response, nothing. That is until you begin to hear something very faint, but it's like it's very hard to hear. It's like the connection is very shoddy almost, and it's hard to really hear anything coming from this voice kind of kicking through, but you do recognize this voice, Zoro. It's Coco's.
Mm-hmm.
It's like tons of like almost like think of it like radio static almost. It's super blurred and hard to really make out anything that Coco could be saying to you. Anything before you feel the connection die out and you are now back to your normal body.
Do I have a sense on like what direction it could be in?
That you do.
Like to see if. Okay, cool.
So for you, the direction you're feeling from where you are is more so like north, kind of like northwest a little bit. More so a little more towards north to give it a bit more like accuracy to it from what you feel.
Okay. All right. What is north of Zoro as of this moment?
Referring back to the map, you just feel that the feeling is northwest, but as to how far it could be, it's really hard to tell. From what you're feeling, it is definitely very faint, so it feels that this is very far from where you are, but you do feel it.
Okay. All right. If that's the case, he's just gonna wait a little bit until everybody else does their thing before telling his findings.
Okay. Eric, how does Eric feel seeing this amount of suffering within a city?
Eric feels pretty indifferent. He feels like the suffering he sees is the same suffering he's had almost all of his life. And he's not very empathetic as a person, so it doesn't mean a lot to him.
Fair enough. Fion. How does Fion feel seeing the essentially like truth of what Rexton is?
So, I just want to make sure I have like what she's seeing in front of her, right? She's seeing like a crumpled up, decrepit, sort of palace-like place.
Yes. So to give it a bit more context, what you are looking at behind you is the destroyed palace, the actually destroyed palace that once was a beautiful gilded throne room, no longer, due to the illusion being broken. And in front of you, you are looking at... Hey! Pidgey, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Sorry. In front of you, you are looking at a just old, broken down city where tons, like, from what I've said before, you see, like, what looks like thousands of people, like, chained up with, like, manacles on them, and you see that there are, like, crystals on their collars, just aimlessly wandering throughout this city. Like, very malnourished corpses littering the streets. It's
Okay.
horrendous.
I think that for Fion, she's getting almost a weird sense of deja vu, but it's not deja vu because she experienced something very similar in Limbo, of seeing something so perfect be just at the snap of a finger destroyed, and seeing husks of people being forced to work. Like, it's almost a complete like mirror image of what she saw there. So I think she's almost like disassociating a little bit, like trying to figure out if what's going on is real, if like she truly is in reality, because she's had so many moments like this where it wasn't real, that she's a little out of it. I think she's kind of just sort of disassociating. She's like not here. Like, she has a 1,000-yard fucking stare.
Alright. Celeste and Karuni, how do they feel witnessing the truth of this city be unfolded?
I think I'm gonna start with Karuni. I think, coming from her point, I think she's gonna have a bit of flashbacks going to Ioluna. Seeing similarly to like the people dying from the illness that was going around, and also to the people that were even alive, like their state as well. It's I feel like a lot of remembrance, a lot of a traumatic flashback essentially. So I feel like she's just going to try to look away, but she's not doing it in like I don't want to see it anymore. It's more so like it just a lot that she remembers. And then with Celeste, I mean, compared to what I feel like the party has seen up until now, like this, I feel like she's very disturbed by the sight. And I guess she wouldn't really know how to really handle it. It's just, it's kind of like a sense of hopelessness that she's feeling.
Alright. Rhonda. How does Rhonda feel witnessing the truth of Rexton?
A little indifferent, but I also would just make her be more basically on alert, I would say.
Fair.
Yeah.
Be on alert in case something else may or may not happen here in Rexton. Fair enough. And Baprold. I feel like we got only just like a taste of what Baprold feels seeing this. Was there anything else you wanted to add of how Baprold feels about the truth of Rexton?
So currently, with like the view that he has, he's a bit more motivated due to the rage form still having a bit of an effect on him and influencing him a bit more. It's mainly fueling him to like get to a thing near him that can like get his anger out. Let's just say that body's a bit too close for comfort.
Fair. As everybody finishes up their little rain check, you guys see that Mercurio gives Miss Weiss a hug. They kind of talk it out a bit, of course, and seeing the destroyed and suffering of Rexton. Miss Weiss kind of just looks over at you guys. She says, by Astra, this is Rexton? Oh no. I think I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna head back to Navine. If any of you else need any more help, we will be there. And yeah, I'm just gonna. You can visibly see that there is a strong sense of like disturbance in her like expression, her body language. Like she does not want to be seeing this at all. You see that Goldo and Zula look over at you, Rhonda, as Goldo says, "Well, humans are the same as us, no?"
Pretty much.
Well, I go back. Tired of seeing this. I want to go help people. I go back with the little human. Will you be okay?
I will be fine.
You see that Zula like puts her arm around you and like starts like patting you like hard on the shoulder. She's like, it's all right. She's got this. She's a big girl now. Don't worry about it, Goldo. You see that Goldo looks over sternly at Zula, saying, "And you have yet to grow up. Come on." You see that he takes Zula with him, and Zula, Goldo, and Weiss leave the party and head back to Navon. You guys see Mercurio kind of walk up. His skin still very pale, and his chest still exposed with like those like crystals around, like a large patch of crystals, like around the center of his chest. As he looks over at you guys, like, "Well, I haven't seen you guys in a while. Where have you guys been?"
In another plane.
What? So, you're saying you guys went on an adventure without me?
I mean, weren't you following behind?
No. I got lost. I was wondering where you guys went when I was following you guys, but then, well, I mean, the city was very hard to really keep pace, so, I mean, I tried, and you guys just disappeared, and I don't know, I just found this, like, large hole in the ground.
So how did you end up in this predicament?
Well, while you guys were gone, the only place I could really go back to was Ravenfall, so I went back there, and it was fine for like about a few hours, and I don't know, all of a sudden people started screaming, so I took Christian with me, and we went out to the streets to make sure, and you know, we found bodies made of crystals that ended up outside of the gates of Ravenfall. So, like stated before in the plans in case of emergency, we, you know, set up defenses. We always make sure to have our people working around the clock, making sure that the city is being patrolled constantly, and thankfully for that, I think it still stands.
To the point, Mercurio.
Right, sorry. Basically, I can't remember. I just remembered that I had to go find Weiss, because she said that she saw someone, and when I went to go chase after her, she saw something, and then she became surrounded. So, you know, I helped her get away, and then that's it. I can't remember anything else after that. I just remember, I think I remember I was bleeding, but I think that's about it. No, wait. There was something. Right. I remember hearing your voice talking to me, and you were telling me that you still needed me, and so I remember I followed you, and I don't know, you became like a queen or something like that, and yeah, no, that's about it.
So that must have been when Miss Weiss saw you. I understand.
Saw me what?
Nothing. Just nothing.
You sure? You seem kind of worried.
Mm, how would you feel if like let's say you maybe perhaps died again.
But I haven't died. At least I don't think so. I mean, if I was dead, I wouldn't be seeing you right now. I'd probably be somewhere. So clearly I'm not dead yet, am I?
No, I don't think so.
Huh. Well, I mean, I did wake up with this weird tattoo as well. As you see that he kind of like touches the large patch of crystals on his chest. Like, I woke up with this like really weird, rough tattoo on my chest, and it feels weird, but at the same token, it's like kind of warm. I don't know if that's like a bad thing, is it?
Is there a way? Is there a way to check essentially Mercurio's state?
Give me a medicine check. Give me a medicine check.
Medicine check.
Or would it be?
It would be medicine or investigation. I'd say in this particular situation, investigation or medicine.
I already did a medicine check. That's a 10.
10. Taking a quick look around Mercurio's body, you notice that there are lots of like very weird like lacerations in like parts of his back, some parts on his like forearm and shoulder. There's definitely one noticeable one like close to the base of his neck that's very large. You notice that there's like a couple that are like on the like a couple of them like on his legs. There's a few that's on his face, but besides that, that's about it. And the pale skin, anything that could indicate what could be happening to Mercurio seems very vague to your knowledge. So am I dead?
Let me see your chest.
All right.
She's just gonna like. She's just gonna like just like look, and she's gonna see the, I guess the big scar that's there.
You look at the big scar, and you notice something that's very off about that scar. There's something that seems to be dangling from it, like something very small. Upon a little bit of a closer inspection, upon a little closer inspection, you notice that there seems to be what looks like something metallic that seems to be loose on his neck. It's like string almost.
She's gonna like just give like a gentle tug at the string.
You give like a gentle tug, and you notice that like the wound that looks closed begins to open a little bit when you tug it.
Oh.
What? What's the O for?
Oof. So, I am kind of right.
What?
So, you're technically speaking, you're dead.
You see that he stops for a moment, and he walks away. He goes over to you, Baprold. He says, "Hey, Baprold, I kind of need you to ask. I kind of need to ask you something. Can you like punch me like right here on my cheek, like really hard, please?"
Baffled in the middle of beating the shit out of the corpse, stops. Sure. Don't regret it though. would like charge up, and I'll use a charge on my gauntlet. Yeah, on the Windward Gauntlet. So I have the you know how it has the projection fist.
Yeah, projection fist. Oh, he's doing a
full power knockout punch to the chin.
Holy shit! So you like full power punch Mercurio on his cheek, and you notice something very, very odd about it when you punch him, Baprold. When you punch him, a typical punch like that would usually inflict, at minimum, a dislocated or literally a jaw that is hanging off of someone's face. But as you see that Mercurio looks over back at you, you notice that the skin underneath his cheek is not organic. You see a very familiar pink and purple glow back at you. As you see that his skin slowly begins to form back again, leaving no scar, and just still his pale white flesh. As you see Mercurio look at you, he's like, did anything happen?
You wouldn't happen to... Quick question. In recent days, when getting hurt, did it leave anything other than that big thing on your chest?
What, like anywhere else on my body, or like just my chest?
Yeah, because, you know, usually when I punched you in the past, when we were sparring, obviously, we had marks. The mark I just gave you instantly disappeared.
What? That don't make sense. Are you sure you didn't accidentally, like, heal me or something as you were punching me?
Want me to try again? And I like, make the second one just bigger?
I've had worse. Alright, do it. As you see that Mercurio kind of, like, turns around, he's like, here, can you, like, hit me square in the back, like, right here? Yeah, right there. And you see that Mercurio kind of like stands over in like a flexing pose, waiting for the strike.
Baprold would spit on his fingers on the gauntlet, rub them so it's shiny. Charges, aims with his second hand. Good.
You punch him again, and this time, by this point, this punch is by far powerful that it catches your guys' attention. As you see Mercurio kind of like step a few bits forward and kind of like lean forward a bit and kind of like touching his back. And he's like, "Ooh, I kind of felt that one. Ooh, that's a good strike you had." Ooh. And as you look at it, Baprold, you literally like straight up like exposed his entire back. Like all of the flesh on his, like all the skin on his back literally was obliterated. And all you see is a crystal frame inside of his body. As you see that the flesh once again starts forming back until the entirety of his back is fully healed. Still having the same lacerations that it had before, but no longer having but it looks like how it was before you punched him.
So, Mercurio, you remember those crystals that
See-
everyone outside has?
Yeah, what about him?
So, follow me on a hypothetical here.
Alright.
Imagine if you had those in your skin.
Ugh. I mean, shit, you've seen the people outside. I'm pretty sure that's really bad. As you see that Mercurio starts, like, scratching his forearm, like, anxiously. He's like, ugh, makes my skin crawl.
Okay, and now remove the hypothetical factor.
Huh? So like,
How do I?
you see that he starts like making like motions with his hands, trying to like process it bit by bit. He's like, so like, but how would you like, huh? It.
You know how Celeste just told you that maybe in our eyes you died, man.
Yeah, but I would remember me dying. But like, if I'm dead, why am I still here? I should be like dead, right? Because like, you, Eric, and I have seen, even Zora as well. We've seen what it's like when people die, right? Like, I'm not crazy. Like, dead people are dead, unless like necromancer. But like, I think that's about it, right? Like,
Resurrection is getting a bit too commonplace now these days.
As a borderline reincarnated corpse, I don't think dead people are dead.
oh,
Yeah, shit. Right, you're one too.
sorry, remind me again, who are you?
Oh, I'm Baprold's drinking partner.
So Baprold got another drinking partner?
I think I'm the new you.
You see that he looks at you with like excitement in his eyes, like, Baprold's never taken on another drinking buddy in years. You should feel honored. Trust me, you really should feel honored. Baprold is a really good drinking buddy, I'll tell you that much.
I've only drank one time, and it was with Mr. Baprold, so I think that we are drinking friends.
Yeah. Oh. You know what? This brings up a really good question. You see that he looks over, he's like, Eric, Zorro, I'm gonna need your guys' help real quick.
Zorro's gonna look towards Mercurio.
I look
Still
at him,
thinking
but I look at him,
Right.
but as a dragon.
Dragon.
Have we discussed, this is out of character, that Mercurio has like killed a bunch of people in front of Falcrow's parents? Does he know he did that?
No, he does not
No,
know
he
he's a
was
domestic terrorist. Everyone has neglected to tell him that he's a domestic terrorist.
Yeah, so
I got to punch him. I'm fine.
Mr. Baprold, is this the guy that like, you know, killed a bunch of people?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Killing people? Yeah. I mean, Baprold, Eric, and I used to kill a lot of people back in the day.
Oh,
That definitely seems like something General with a K and Mr. Backboard would do. But we're talking about, there's this like friend of mine that is friends of yours, I think, and her parents were like mourning dead bodies or something, and you killed them. They got very upset when we said your name.
What?
Well, we mentioned his appearance. They don't know his name. I don't think they even care to know his
Yeah,
name.
we mentioned a man who looks like you, who killed a bunch of people around my friend's mum and dad and sister in
Well, if he looks like me, we gotta find him. We have to kill him. That's not right.
No,
who tells us?
I think
Celeste is gonna
you
click
are.
his hand. It's like I'm gonna hold your hand when I say such a thing. She just takes his hand and she's like, so how do I say this very quickly? You were the person that they confirmed to essentially go on a murder spree in Estorgos.
Mercurio looks at you with like a surprised expression and blinks his eyes for a moment. He's like, me? Me? Really?
Listen, yes, I just mentioned you just had. Oh, we were actually just looking for you. actually back in Astragos, and I mentioned, you know, she had an eye patch, and they just suddenly shifted their demeanor and immediately started interrogating how we knew you. And once we asked why, then they explained that you were just killing people, just innocent people in the streets.
No, that can't be right. No, I wouldn't kill people. I mean, like if they're bad people, yeah, but like
Well, that-
were they bad people?
Oh,
I don't think
no,
so.
no.
No,
I think they were
but we know
normal
now
people.
that you were under a spell. We were under control of Luana. We know that now, but in a time.
They think you are a murderer. But can we get in the bigger issue that your body's made out of crystals? Can we?
Well,
Can...
I mean, I wanted to kind of test something, but now, like,
I think the easiest way to test it would be just cut off a limb.
Or you could jump off a building.
well,
Maybe we shouldn't do anything that drastic.
well, I was gonna ask if like Eric can hit me with like fire and like Zoro, I don't know.
Oh, has Eric
Oh.
fireballed you as well?
No. Is that
Oh,
is that like a normal thing in the party now? Like, have I been gone that long that like Eric fireballs people for a living?
Would you
Kind
like
of.
to do
I mean,
Not fireball, but he'd burn people.
he
Yeah.